people who study cultures, people who study evolution of man and cultures and different civilizations. Those are basically anthropologists. They define this world into two broad categories. They say you are either from a low context culture or you're from a high context culture. What's a low context culture? Low context culture is where direct communication takes place. What I say to you is what I mean. If I say I like you, I mean I like you. There is no hidden meaning behind it also. High context culture is indirect. If I say something to you, this means I have a deeper meaning behind it. So if I say to you, I like you, maybe I have a deeper meaning behind it. Alright? Now I belong to a high context culture in which I grew up. Now, coming back to that original chart, if I belong to a high context culture, how do I unlearn this habit of going around the bush and not going directly into the point? So sometimes the higher you go in management, the more direct approach you require. Why do you require a more direct approach? Because the more direct I am, the bigger the trust in people. And the lower and the more high context approach I have, the lower the trust in people also. In the end, I need both these skills. Sometimes low and sometimes high, sometimes direct, sometimes indirect. The more sensitive the situation, what is required? Indirect. All right? And if I'm communicating with my juniors in a performance appraisal exercise, what sort of feedback mechanism I need to have? Direct or indirect? Direct.